Hello friends, Maria is with you and it's your ultimate Closely guide. Closely's outbound and prospecting orchestration platform for sales and marketing teams of all sizes handles all the prospecting stages under one umbrella, from lead list building to conversion analytics, allowing you to prospect effectively and avoid software zoo frustration. It's a powerful data scraping, LinkedIn and email outreach tool with real-time analytics. Closely allows you to save up to 50 hours per month by building efficient workflows, both email and LinkedIn, and addressing the challenges with the smart prospecting strategy. Find up-to-date customer data, target decision makers, multiply your conversions using omnichannel approach. All this using only one screen. With Closely, you can quickly find relevant decision makers' contacts based on certain industry criteria, then build and verify your prospect list. Target your audience via email, LinkedIn, and phone, overcoming all manual approach limitations, and then analyze and replicate top-performing approaches. Curious to see how we do that? Let's dive in. Closely is one of the most powerful automation tools on the market, and at the same time, it offers the utmost safety to its users. It's a cloud-based software, which means it's undetectable to LinkedIn as contrary to Chrome extensions. Its algorithms mimic real human behavior, making random delays between different actions, for instance between profile views and sending connection requests. Also, each Closely account has a dedicated IP address. Another important point you should pay attention to is an opportunity for this solution to work in the background, so you do not need to keep your laptop instantly open. Closely also uses a warm-up period at no additional charge, contrary to some other tools, in order to ensure you appear as a real human to LinkedIn and do not send enormous amounts of connection requests and messages at once. By default, warm-up period is active for each Closely account. If you want to check or change settings, please go to LinkedIn Accounts tab and click on Settings. You'll see the default one. In this case, you'll start with 5 connection requests per day and 10 messages per day. Or, alternatively, you can put your own limits in this section. When you plan your future campaigns, think about the best working dates and hours for your messages. I suggest you to experiment in this way, but obviously your messages should hit the inboxes of your prospects at the relevant time. So, in case if you're sitting somewhere in Europe and planning a campaign for North America, make sure that your messages are scheduled according to the time zone of your prospects. You can easily do this with Closely time zones and working hours for each LinkedIn profile. You can choose different settings for different profiles. Depending on your approach and team size, you can connect as many LinkedIn accounts as you would like and easily monitor their performance without the necessity to log in and log out each time you want to access another account. Taking into consideration LinkedIn limits and restrictions, such an option is a game changer for teams planning to scale their outreach. Closely's interface is comprehensive and easy to navigate. From the dashboard, you can access any functionality that you want. When it comes to a perfect email finding tool for your outreach campaigns, it's worth remembering that in most cases you'll need to find or extract email addresses, export them, and upload them in your CRM. So you need separate tools for lead finding and prospecting. And this is how we developed Closely Lead Finder, a solid database where you can find around 132 million records from 30 million companies. It contains business and personal emails, phones, LinkedIn URLs, and other fields like company, location, industry, and so on, and is being updated every day in order to deliver the most fresh data. Let's have a closer look. Once you have your search ready, you can save the contacts into the list section for your convenience. You can also validate all the contacts right in Closely within few clicks. You can export the contacts and use them in order to run automated email campaigns in Closely using our Email Outreach tab. Simply connect your Gmail or Outlook account to Closely. Set your limits, sending time, time zones, and working days. You're all set to start your email campaigns using personalization and custom time delays between each step. In order to create your first campaign, click the Create Campaign button, name your campaign, and choose sender address in case if you have multiple email accounts connected. Then proceed to the next step. At the next step, you need a file with emails of your prospects. At the final step, you can create your own sequences using different variables both in subject line and in text. You can add as many follow-ups as you would love, setting custom delays between each step, Digestible analytics for each campaign can be accessed right from the dashboard. You can track open, reply, and click rates for each sequence and for each step separately. Now there is no more need to use third-party tools for email verification and for your email campaigns launch. Closely handles it all. When it comes to LinkedIn outreach, a single message is not enough anymore. The more diversified touches you make, the higher will be the chance that your connection request will be accepted and your message won't be lost in the inbox of your prospect. This is what we would love to solve with new Campaigns 2.0 introduced recently in Closely. Contrary to the previous regular type of campaigns, where you were able to send only straightforward connection requests alongside with the message plus follow-ups, Campaigns 2.0 add more options to personalize your sequence with additional actions. Now we are enhancing our LinkedIn outreach by adding more actions to LinkedIn campaigns, but spoiler alert, in 2023 we are planning to unify different channels, both email and LinkedIn, under one campaign, and this was the whole prospecting process. The Campaign tab is located on the left side of your dashboard. Click on Create New Campaign and select an account from which you will be running your campaign. Then name your campaign. If you want to add people using LinkedIn search directly, then go to your LinkedIn account, master your search, and copy the URL to the search. Then go back to Closely and paste it in the upper field. If you have a Sales Navigator seat, then you have a greater amount of options with filters. You can also upload a CSV file with the LinkedIn URLs. Simply choose the file from your computer, upload it, and match the fields. Also, there are plenty of other options that allow you to use a super targeted list building approach and engage with the most relevant audience, post-engagement, event engagement, and group engagement. So you can use different sources for your LinkedIn campaign for a laser-specific approach in your outreach activities, starting from free LinkedIn search and following list building by context. That refers to a way of searching and pulling highly relevant audiences on LinkedIn from niche groups, events, and content, aiming to reach out to that audience with a highly relevant offer. By the way, we had a dedicated webinar earlier, so you can find it on our YouTube channel. I'll leave the link in the description for your convenience. At the next step, you can choose a set of actions for your campaign and create a sequence. Add a connection request. Add view profile, like post, endorse kill actions, and then set follow-up messages. You can set custom delays between each action. In your connection request messages and follow-up messages, you can use plenty of variables available in order to make your message even more personalized. So you can diversify your campaign and make it even more human-like with our post-like, profile view, and endorsement actions. Once you've finished, proceed to the final stage and verify your audience. You can start the campaign immediately or save it for later. You can duplicate your campaigns in a few clicks to target more audiences and increase reply rates. Get closer to people who are ready to take the next step and talk to your representatives by targeting them with campaigns that already proved efficient. Campaign progress and statistic will be accessible from the Campaign tab, as well as an option to filter out campaigns based on their status. For your convenience, all replies will go to Closely Built-in Inbox. With Closely Built-in Inbox, you do not need to switch to your LinkedIn account if you want to check the answers and chats. Everything is just right a few clicks away. You can add any tag to your prospect, for example, interested, or objection, or schedule a call, or any other. You can filter out those messages by campaign, by username, or alternatively by tags that were previously applied. You can also add custom notes in the section below in order not to forget important information about prospect or communication. If you are using multiple LinkedIn accounts, you can view all messages in one inbox, not having to log in and log out a few times in LinkedIn. Once you have reached a point where you would like to start actively engaging with your current network, your first-degree connections, this is where automated campaigns will be extremely useful. The essence for LinkedIn My Network campaigns is to segment your network and create personalized and tailored messages to grab attention of your future customers. Use your target list to personalize every aspect of the message to their current needs and pain points. The actual purposes for launching an automated campaign to your network may vary according to your needs. It could be introduction, sales pitch, announcement, event, or a community's invitation, content sharing, and many more. Closely allows you to make this efficiently. So let's have a deeper look at LinkedIn Network section. LinkedIn Network tab contains all first-degree connections from your LinkedIn account. You have a set of filters here: job title, company, location, previously applied tag, or even contact information. So you can master your own search here. Let's imagine you want to send a personalized message to CEOs in your network. Simply enter the title in the job title filtering section and click on search. Only people with title CEO will appear in this section. You can select this audience, you can apply any tag to them, and also you can add them to automated sequence. Name your campaign and proceed to write messages section. Messages obviously do not have connection message part, so you can start writing your follow-ups using different variables and choosing the necessary amount of messages and delays between them. Once finished, click on Save and Start Campaign, or alternatively you can save it as a draft. In the statistics section, you will be able to see messages sent and messages replied amount. Direct your attention towards messages sent row, where the number of successfully delivered messages will be displayed. As with other campaigns, you can pause them, duplicate, edit, or delete. Closely Surfer is an extension that helps you find and scrape needed information from LinkedIn profiles. Once you have downloaded the extension from the store, you'll see that its pop-up will be available right on your LinkedIn page once you log into your LinkedIn account. Closely extension makes it easy to convert the results of your search into a CSV file for further usage in your outreach campaigns or for whatever other purpose. Use Closely Surfer if you want to find LinkedIn users' contact information, like phone number, work, or direct email. If this information is available, you'll see it under Profile Information. If you want to open the data, you will be charged with 1 credit. You can check the amount of credits available right in your account. Use Closely Surfer and dig out needed contact information of your prospects by just visiting their profile and having the extension running. You can use this information for prospecting in your email or LinkedIn campaigns. We are also planning to add an opportunity to withdraw pending requests using Closely Surfer soon. And that's all for today. Thank you all for your attention. I hope you'll find this demo useful, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook community. Link in the description. And in case of any questions, please feel free to reach out to us directly through support, our community, or email. Hello friends, it's Maria from Closely Team with you, and today I'm gonna share with you a couple of our powerful updates. The first one is related to LinkedIn outreach campaigns, and the second one is completely new email outreach campaigns tab. When it comes to LinkedIn outreach, a single message is not enough anymore. The more diversified touches you make, the higher will be the chance that your connection request will be accepted and your message won't be lost in the inbox of your prospects. This is what we would love to solve with the new Campaigns 2.0 introduced recently in Closely. Contrary to previous regular type of campaigns, where you were able to send only connection requests alongside with the message plus follow-ups. Campaigns 2.0 add more options to personalize your sequence with additional actions like profile view, like post action, and skills endorsement. Now we're enhancing our LinkedIn outreach by adding more actions to LinkedIn campaigns. But, spoiler alert, in 2023, we're planning to unify different channels, both email and LinkedIn, under one campaign, and this boosts the whole prospecting process. The Campaign tab is located on the left side of your dashboard. Click on Create New Campaign, name your campaign, and select a LinkedIn account you'll be running it from. If you want to add people using LinkedIn directly, go to your LinkedIn account, master your search, and then simply copy the URL in Closely. If you have a Sales Navigator seat, then you will have even greater amount of options with filters. You can also upload a CSV file with the LinkedIn URLs. Simply choose one from your computer. And there are plenty of other options that allow you to use a super targeted list building approach and engage with the most relevant audience: post engagement, event engagement, and group engagement. So for your LinkedIn campaign, you can use different sources for laser-specific approach in your outreach activities, starting from free LinkedIn search and following list building by context that refers to a way of searching and pulling highly relevant audiences on LinkedIn from niche groups, events, and content. At the next step, you can choose a set of filters for your campaign and create a sequence. At the next step, you can choose a set of actions for your campaign and create a sequence. Diversify your campaign and make it even more human-like with our post-like, profile view, and endorsement skills actions. In your connection requests and follow-ups, you can use different variables and make your messages even more personalized. You can set custom delays between different steps, and you can add unlimited number of follow-ups. At the last step, you can check and verify your audience. In order to avoid overlapping, you can exclude people already added to other campaigns. You can start your campaign immediately or save it for later as a draft. Campaign progress and statistic will be accessible from the Campaign tab. For your convenience, all the replies will go to closely built-in inbox. Another great update is related to an opportunity to launch automated email campaigns right from Closely. Simply connect your Gmail or Outlook account to Closely, set your limits, time zone, working hours and days, and start sending personalized messages. In order to launch your first email campaign, click on Create Campaign button, name your campaign, and select email account you'll be running it from. At the next step, you need to upload a file with emails of your prospects. You can find it in our Lead Finder database, or you can use third-party databases. At the last step, you can master your sequence using custom delays between each follow-up and using variables in order to make your message even more personalized. Variables available both for subject line and for text. Digestible analytics for each campaign can be accessed right from the dashboard. You can track open, reply, and click rates for each sequence and for each step separately. Now there is no more need to use third-party tools for your email campaigns launch. Closely handles it all.